EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A play fake. Now Williams gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards.
26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
15.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Yellow.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Moving to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Patrick to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Cairo Santos lining up.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answers for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dribbling. Yellow.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He gets free. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
10 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and keeps the offense on the field.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal, Chicago.
In motion, it's Odunze. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Mahomes back. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards. First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Motion, change,
From the shotgun, It's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. What a drop. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow.
A run here with Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On third down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Passes caught. That's DJ Moore. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock was stopped with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his man right side. It's complete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's got another one. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Bears. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yellow. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Left side for Worthy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Mahomes on 1st down. Forced out wide. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 35-yard
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
480.
Motion.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors. Right on these two.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he'll be taken down. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. That's a 76-yard gain.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Right side.
Swift. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal. At the Bears' 4-yard line.
15. 15. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6. ETN now on first and 10. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on second down. Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
47-yard line.
Yellow. 480. Right side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey, 57, 57. Let's go, Lou, lady.
Mahomes now to throw again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. The pressure gets there. And down he goes. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, color. 43, 43. Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Result of the play.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
33-yard line.
Yellow. 180. 57. Right side.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He finds Goodwin, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He swung out wide to Jones. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A 7-yard gain.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
1st and 10.
Hey, 57. Right.
To throw is Mahomes. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup though of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Mahomes. He is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
They'll try to pick this up with a run, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Hunter and a kickoff for Kansas City.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice shot here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Burden, the man on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
In motion, it's Odunze. On second down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Etienne, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on second down. And he'll take it on in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Cairo Santos.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 10-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10.
First down.
To throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Burger. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. 2nd and 5.
50. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Mahomes now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Guiding his man out. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really rough. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up
Hill drops the throw.
conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Now, ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and